So I was married for 10 years. I got married young. I was 21, barely, like 3 days, 21. Already had a baby. He was 8 weeks old at our wedding. And I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning. Like that I wasn't gonna make it. And here we are 10 years later going through a divorce. So he didn't really start this process. I guess it was more so me, because I was always looking for someone else because
Shocker.
I didn't know how to be loved or how to accept love from somebody. And so while he was fighting for me, I was pushing him away. But I never truly accepted happiness. I left the good guy. I left the guy that everybody looks at and is like, that's a dad, that's a husband, that's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes, he cleaned the house, he took the kids to school, he worked all day, he made good money, he supported us.
I've told you this before, guys. Being the good guy doesn't get you anything. It just gets you used.
I mean, yeah, we had our problems, but he was the good guy. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to leave the good guy. Don't stay because he's the good guy. Leave because he's not the guy for you.
If he's not the guy for you, if you knew that from the start, from when you got married, why did you get married? I don't get it. Why did you make a kid with him?
Because you have to be happy. Because if you don't feel in love, then who cares if he's the good guy?
Yeah, and the good guy can't make her happy. Only the bad boy can make her happy because she wants that excitement that the bad boy brings.
That is a harsh reality that I'm facing right now, and a lot of scrutiny from a lot of people. But it's okay to leave the good guy. I hope that helps you, because nobody has looked me dead in the eye and say, it's okay
Of course not, because they're not that stupid.
to leave the good guy.
Where did all the good men go? Like, I thought marriage was a commitment, for better or worse. Nah, it's just when you're not happy, leave. Go find someone else. But
Yeah.
guess what? Your second marriage and your third marriage, by the data, says it doesn't get easier. Actually, your chances of divorce go up.
Yeah, guys, I've told you this before. Why would you want to marry a single mother that has already been married? When you know statistically the chances of divorce goes up.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
Single mom is so damn hard. You are the provider, the disciplinary, the comforter, the teacher, the best friend. You are literally everything all in one. And some days you just feel like you are completely failing at it, let alone trying to take care of your own self and your own mental health. And it's like days like today where I get called in to go to assembly because my son is getting an award because he is such a good role model and a really kind person. And it's just like, you did that. You are raising a kind, happy, healthy boy. And
Yeah, so she's raising a good guy. The guy that she never had in her life. And that guy, her son, will just get used by another woman.
it's just like, I need to remember in moments like this, days are hard, sleep is rare, but you're doing a fucking good job.
I know that everything happens for a reason, but have you ever been sitting there like, what was the reason?
Okay, I don't want to be this person, but like life is so boring when you don't have anyone to like aggressively obsess over. I haven't been obsessed with someone in so long.
Yeah, and she's not going to be obsessed with the good guy.
Okay, let's talk about dating as a single parent. Personally, dating has been a struggle as a single mom. Being able to go on a date with someone who actually understands my life and my schedule is so much more less stressful. So I'm telling you, don't even waste your time trying to explain your parenting dynamic and start dating other single parents who get it.
Like, all I want is a guy to choke me and then kiss me and tell me that I'm pretty. Like, I feel like that's not too much to ask for.
Question for the women out there who are married to men. Women who have amazing marriages with their husbands. Husbands that treat them like the queens that they are. Would you, if something happened to your husband, get remarried to another man? I have a wonderful husband. He is amazing. I am not bullshitting. I'm not kidding.
If he's so amazing and you love him so much, you wouldn't even think about that scenario. That scenario wouldn't even cross your mind.
I love him. He is my best friend. He treats me very well. He is wonderful. But if something happened to him, I would not get remarried to a man. Like, maybe to a woman. I don't know. I'm not gay, but I think I got lucky. I think I got extremely lucky because of the stories that I hear online, in my friend groups. I got lucky. There are way too many shitty men out there. And
You can't put all the blame on men. As many shitty men that are out there, there's the same number of shitty women out there.
you just don't know. I don't want to take my chances again because I think
Yes, guys, so as you can see, she doesn't have any logic. She feels like she got lucky with that guy. She doesn't trust that she can choose a good guy from the start. No, she got lucky choosing that guy. So if she has to do it again, she will probably choose a bad boy and not a good husband.
I lucked out the first time. So I'm curious if other women
It's not about luck. If you're smart enough and you know what to look for, luck doesn't matter. Luck doesn't play any role in this.
who are in great marriages with men feel the same way that I do.
70% of divorces that happen over 40 are initiated by women. Okay, why is that? Now, I'm not trying to keep everybody married. I'm not trying to get everybody pregnant. I'm just asking people to think of their hormones. Well, as she loses these hormones, there are so many brain changes that are happening. And because she doesn't understand herself, she thinks it's your problem. She thinks it's her.
Guys, with all the science that is available today, you as a woman don't have to go through menopause. You can just have hormonal replacement therapy. It's not that hard. You don't have to go through all of this.
Her teenage kids' problems. She thinks it's her aging parents' problem. She thinks it's work's problem. She doesn't go, oh, okay, wait, I've got some neurochemical changes going on in my brain that I need to make sure that my lifestyle supports. And she doesn't, since that conversation isn't open, she turns on everybody else.
Are you put off by single mothers? I think it's a shame if you are.
No, it's not. It's just logical.
I don't know, putting myself in your position, would I want a woman who has 4 little kids?
4 little...
I don't know, it's not her fault, is it? She stuck around and raised the kids. But yeah, as soon as there's a single dad, it's like, oh, he's doing such an amazing job. No, he's just raising his kids.
Yes, but statistically, children that are raised by single dads are way better off than children raised by single mothers. That's not me saying, that's not me inventing anything, that's just what the statistics say.
So I'm a single mom, if you didn't know that. And I recently, accepted, I'm gonna be alone. And that's perfectly fine. I accepted I was gonna be a single mom and it was just gonna be me and my daughter, me and Jayla. And I was okay with that. I was like, everything works out. And I'm a planner, mind you, I'm a planner. So when this guy that I had a huge crush on in middle school reaches out to me and tells me how great I'm doing, and he's just so inspired by me.
He's so inspired.
That was not in the plan. I did not, I was okay being single, getting my shit together, and having this beautiful life for me and Jayla, and I was planning everything. I have a good job. I know what town I want to live in. So when he came into the picture, I was like, oh, fuck.
All the time I ask myself, why can't you find a partner? Why is dating so hard?
part of it is because I am sitting outside of work waiting to go in. On the weekend, I don't have my kid. And that's my schedule, so that way it's easier for childcare. So how do single parents date? I work nights. This is my night 2 of 4. I work all weekend. I have to sleep during the day. I work 12s. I want to date. I want to find someone. I try and squeeze it into my life. But how do you balance being a single parent, finding childcare for them, not spending too much time away from them, trying to date?
You don't. Women are not equipped to deal with being single mothers. You should be in a family. You should be in a household where there are 2 parents.
Let's talk about dating. Okay, so I just recently put myself back out there, and it's one of those things where I feel like narcissism and men wanting to have things their own way and being overly too busy, like we're supposed to be the understanding ones.
Of course, because you're single mothers, you're at the disadvantage when it comes to dating.
In 2021, I feel like it's like essentially we feel like we have to be chosen, but we should have choice too. We should be happy with what we're attracted to. We should be...
Yes, of course. Everybody has a choice, but you can't complain when those men that you want don't want you. You can't.
Happy with the type of personalities we bring in. But the thing is, these days, it's like some people think they're beneath you, and some people have so much freedom in the choice. I don't lack the number of men in my DMs or in my dating inbox, like...
Yes, but those men don't want to marry you. How many of them have proposed to you? That's the only thing that matters.
If you saw my Tinder right now, it's pretty fucking insane. But I really don't... The thing for me is, I was shocked. I thought Tinder was this fuckboy site, but compared to Bumble, I actually prefer Tinder. And POF, don't even talk to me about fucking POF, seriously. I prefer Tinder at the moment because it feels like the guys on Tinder actually want to settle down. Like, I mean, not settle, like settle for what they can get, but they feel like they are in a different part of life. And I feel like there's a better quality man on Tinder. And that's not the perception I was given. People were like, stay away from Tinder. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it, Jodie.
Yes, because they know that men will tell you anything just to get with you in bed. And you believe everything. It seems that you believe everything. If you think Tinder is a good place to find a husband...
I need to know if there is something wrong with me, because I can pick up signals when it involves other people. Like, I can sit there and say, oh, he really likes her or whatever. But when it comes to me, I literally, the other day, I kid you not, had my own sister have to tell me that some guy was flirting with me.
If you can't read the signs that a man gives you, then you can't say you know how to read people. Because you don't.
Don't get me wrong, I can tell, like, when a guy is interested as such. Do you know what I mean? But I cannot tell when it's genuine. I think we all know, like, how guys can be, and I am not someone who's ever single for very long. I do not do the whole dating thing. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, he just said that, and she's like, Maria, he's flirting with you, like genuinely flirting with you. And I was just like, so what do I say? What do I do? I have literally been in relationships since I was 14 years old. I'm 25. And I have been in relationships since I was 14 years old.
The women not understand that is nothing to brag about. You just show that you've been in lots of relationships and none of them have led to you getting married. And you're a single mother. So that just shows other men that you don't know how to choose.
Good morning, good morning. So I have a question. I just really want to know, because I've experienced it myself, and I just feel like, I don't know if other women experience it. How do you deal with it? Like, what's the right way to go about it? So basically, how do you date as a single parent? Like, what's the right way to date as a single parent? And I don't mean single parent, like the dad come and pick up the child here and there, weekends, whatever. I mean, like solo dolo. You are the sole responsibly. Is that the right word? I don't know. But yeah, you are the sole keeper.
Yeah, no, I can't stand her voice. I'm gonna skip this one. Okay, guys, it's time for me to answer a few questions. I've been consuming Red Pill Manosphere content for about 7 years now. From all that, it seems to me that dating or being in a relationship involves spending every hour day maintaining frame, creating excitement, mind reading, being on guard against shitty tests, hypergamy and red flags, etc. These seem stressful and a waste of time, energy and sanity. Is all this true and worth it at all? How do you deal with it? Yes, my guy, it's true. All of it. All of it. It's hard. You have to go on dates. You have to read body language. You have to read between the lines. You have to know every sign that she makes. So you know if she likes you or not, if she wants you to go up to her or not. You have to see all the red flags. Yes, some women will do shitty tests. And yes, all of this is very hard. I know it. I know it, and lots of men tell me in the comments, in emails, that they don't want to have a relationship anymore because it's too much work. And I get it. I get it. How do I deal with it? For example, you want to learn a sport. In the beginning, you have to be careful to everything, every movement that you make. Listen to your teacher, to your coach, everything he tells you. But after a while, after you practice and practice and practice, you can do everything without even thinking. It's just like a reaction. Your subconscious takes over and you do everything without even noticing it, without even having to think about it. That's how I am. I'm like this all the time, and it's something natural to me. It comes natural to me. I don't even have to think about it. I see red flags all the time. It's not good to be like me, guys, because I react to all this content even when I go outside. Even I don't know, even if I go to drink a coffee with a friend, I judge everybody. I judge how they stay, their body language, how they're dressed, everything. I judge everything they say. Without even me wanting to. Because this is how I am now. Because this is what I do now. But to me, it's so natural. And yes, I'm very, very picky. And you should be too. Why? Because what's the alternative? Oh, she has that red flag. We'll make it work. Oh, she doesn't like that. She doesn't like this. We'll make it work. We'll see. Yeah, that's how you get married. And that's how you lose half your money. And your kids. And then you're depressed. And then you send me emails. What am I supposed to do? I'm depressed. There were guys that sent me messages that they wanted to delete themselves. You want to end up in that situation? Do you want to end up in that situation? No, you have to be extra picky. And I know most of you guys can't get so many women that you can be so picky. But again, what's the alternative? Just think about it. Okay, the next question. How about dating a mom with 2 kids with 2 different daddies? I'm single and 43. Not many women out there for me. Yeah, guys, I know it's hard. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I was talking in the previous question. You let slide some red flags just because you want to be with a woman. And then you suffer because you ignore the red flags. Because you say, oh, she has 2 kids from 2 different baby daddies. It doesn't matter because she makes me feel this way. Oh, because she's beautiful. Oh, because she's a good mother. It doesn't matter. You're not being logical. I get it, you don't want to end up alone. But this is not logical. 2 different baby daddies. She just shows that she doesn't know how to pick a man. She doesn't make good choices, good decisions. So why do you think that will benefit you? because she can just decide to leave you at any point, because she doesn't know how to make the right decisions, even if you're great. Just think about it. Should manlets give up on dating in the West? I've told you guys 100 times, you need something to stand out if you want to get a woman. That's why I did the questions with how to dress. This is why I tell you, go to the gym, have a better body. You're not tall enough, okay? Then be wider. You need to have something to stand out. Just think about it, guys. If you're fat, you're short, you don't know how to take care of yourself, you don't know how to groom yourself, you don't know how to dress, how do you think you can get a woman? How? Because the competition is so high. Because there are lots and lots of simps out there that destroy dating, that will do anything to impress a woman, anything. So you have to stand out. How will you stand out? Are you in great shape? Do you have enough money? Do you dress to stand out? How do you stand out? If you don't stand out in any way, how do you expect to get a woman? And I see lots and lots of comments from guys saying, I shouldn't have to change for a woman. She should accept me the way that I am. How delusional are you? You want women to change, but you don't want to change anything about yourself. You want women to accept you as you are, but you want women to change. Let me just say this. If the way that you are, it doesn't matter in any point of view, if the way that you are, how you're dressed, how you look, how much money you make, you can't attract a woman, that means that you have to change if you want to attract a woman. If you just say, she should take me as I am, then die alone. Die alone. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.